Hi everybody, it's Bonnie Jean from BonnieJean.com. Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a sticky note using a program called Gimp. Now normally I would use Photoshop to do a project like this, but not too many people own Photoshop, nor do they care to learn it. So Gimp is probably the next best thing. So what we need to do first is create a canvas that we can work on. Let's go up to File and hit New. Set the canvas to 800 by 600 and then click OK. The next thing that we need to do is create two layers. So click the layer button here and name this first layer Shadow. Then click the layer button again and click a second one and call it Note. Now we want to make sure that we highlight our note. So let's go up to the rectangle tool now and draw our sticky note on the screen. And once we have it drawn, pick the bucket fill tool. Pick the color that you want and hit OK, and then click inside of your rectangle or your square and fill it with that color. Then go up to Select and click None. The next thing we want to do is we want to draw a line up at the top here that signifies our glue part of the sticky note. So to do that, we're going to use the Burn tool. So click Burn and then make sure that Burn is highlighted here instead, not Dodge. We want Burn, midtones. Then take your mouse up to the left hand side of your sticky note, click the canvas, press the Shift key, and drag a line all the way over to the right hand side of your sticky note. Once you have that line straight, then you can press the canvas again and you'll see a line has been formed for you. So now what we want to do is we want to extend that darker area all the way up to the top. So click our eyedropper tool and click inside that darker color to set it. Then we want to go over here to our note and we want to right click and go all the way down to alpha to selection and choose that. Then come over here and pick our paintbrush tool, and now we want to paint right above that burn line all the way to the top of our sticky note. Fill that whole area in there with the darker color. Once you're sure you have it done, then go up to Select and hit None. Now let's rotate our canvas a little bit. So hit the Rotate tool, click inside your sticky note, and then type -7 into the box, and then click Rotate. This will rotate your sticky note for you. So the next thing we want to do is add some text. So change our color to black, click our Text tool, and then choose the font that you want down here. My font's already set. So once you have the font chosen, you go in here and draw a little rectangle and type your text into the box. Now to move this and position it where you want, just click in the center and it'll draw the whole. It'll carry the whole text to wherever it is that you place it on your screen. Once you have it positioned to where you want it, let's rotate this the same angle as our sticky note. Hit rotate. I'm going to sharpen this up a little bit. I'm going to go to Filters, Enhance, and Sharpen. And you know what? 25 is good, so we're going to keep it there. Then what I want to do is I want to merge this down with the note layer. So I'm going to highlight the text section, right click and say merge down. Now it's a part of our pink sticky note. So next, highlight your shadow and let's create our shadow. Use the lasso tool and click right in the inside of your sticky note. Drag that down below over to the left. Back up inside your sticky note, and when you're certain that you have this positioned the way you want it, we can close off our shadow by going back to the very first section that we clicked on our canvas. You'll know it's closed when you have the marching ants. Then go up to our bucket tool and let's fill that with black. Then hit Select and None. Now let's add a little blur to that. So go up to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur. And I'm going to change mine. You know what? I'm going to actually leave it at 15 for both. So set yours to 15 of both and say OK. Now you'll see you have a little blur going on. Go over to your opacity settings and tone that down a little bit. 49 is good for me. You could do whatever you want. Now the next thing we need to do is put a little bit of wave inside this sticky note. So we're going to do that by going up to Filters, Distort, and use the eye warp tool. Oh, it disappeared. There it is. Now as you can see, the text looks a little bit, we need to fix that. Let's go down here and hit reset. And it'll take your text back to where it needs to be. I use the deform radius of 85. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with. Then all we have to do is we're going to push this paper up a little bit. And since we pushed on this side, we're going to pull on this side over here. And when your sticky note looks pretty good to you, then you can hit OK. And there we go. Just remember, anytime that you're not satisfied with the way your sticky note looks, you can always hit Control Z at this point and go back in and redo it. So that's it. That's how you make a sticky note in Gimp. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. So you be safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.